Hello everyone. This will be a chakra-based class designed to balance the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is located just above the pubic bone and is responsible for passion, intimacy, money, creativity, and joy. It is believed that the balance of the sacral chakra allows us to improve our relationships with ourselves and others. There's going to be like 3 warm-up poses. So this first one is called bound angle. Bring your feet together. And you want to sit up straight and have your shoulders back. And kind of tuck your chin and extend your neck. Tuck your chin. And kind of think of your neck like it's a limb. Like you want to promote separation between those discs. And then once you're upright, just take a deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And then try and maybe sit up a little taller, extend your neck a little farther. Do 3 breaths. Every time you exhale, see if you can just extend a little bit farther. If that's too much, you can kind of scoot them away. Like if you got to scoot them away to bring your feet together, that's fine. But you want to sit up tall with your chin tucked and your neck extended. Take 1 more breath. Okay. I feel like I'd remember this now. Next one, seated forward fold. Feet out straight ahead. Sit up straight, shoulders back. Now, if you can only reach here, that's fine. Just go as far as you can. Come forward, take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, try to go just a tiny bit farther. Keep your chin tucked. Sit up straight, shoulders back. Breaths. As you exhale, try to relax the muscles a little bit, come a little further. Try not to round your back, shoulders back. You want all the movement to come from here. So it's like your hips are what's bringing you forward. Two more breaths. All right, spin around, all fours, table pose. So your wrists are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, chin is tucked, neck is extended. Now, if this already feels like a little too intense enough for you, you can stay in this position. If you're good, bring your knees up in the downward dog, and you want to kind of push with your palms, bring your heels onto the mat. And then you should feel that stretch in your hamstrings and your calves. If you're good here, kind of step back and forth, walk the dog. Stay for 4 breaths. And anytime you want to walk the dog, go for it. Get a little extra stretch in the hamstrings. Let your head hang down. down, just let the head hang. Kind of push back, get more of that stretch. Bring your feet about shoulder width apart. Okay. All right. Next one, you can go from stand down dog and just bring your right foot forward. And if that's too intense, you can bring your knee down, bring your back knee down to the ground. Look up. Little stretch. All right. Now, if this is easy, you can come down to your forearms. This isn't easy for me. And then whichever position you decide to stay in, take 4 breaths. I'm coming back up now. I hate the forearms. Bring the right foot back into a plank position, and bring the left foot forward. Same thing. Just do like 4 to 5 breaths. If it's hard to bring your ankle parallel to your knee, you can drop the back knee to the ground and then bring this foot forward. Try to bring the ankle under the knee. Two more breaths. Flipping my pages. All right. Left foot back. Come back into down dog. Bring your 2 feet forward. Stand straight up. Standing forward fold, this is touch your toes basically, or as far down as you can reach. Feet shoulder width apart. You can do 2 breaths reaching down. And if you want to get a little more, feel a little more in your lower back, join your arms together. Let them hang. Just let your arms and your head hang. crescent lunge. Stand, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Forgot that part. Right. Put your left foot back. Now, if ever this feels like too much, you can bring a foot in closer, or you can bring a knee to the ground. But if you want to go hard, you know, just come all the way back and then just reach up. I'm starting to lose my balance. Come down to my knees so I can keep the stretch. Two more breaths. You can always like use your feet to kind of like walk back a little bit, walk forward a little bit. Try to come a little bit deeper every time you exhale. Other side. Come back up. You can also kind of turn the foot to the side like a kickstand. Nice and peaceful. Try to lean back if you can. Alright. This is the flow sequence. So drop back down into downward facing dog. Inhale. And then we're going to jump our feet forward into standing forward fold, and then exhale as you reach down. Then we're going to inhale into what's called halfway lift. Put your hands on your knees, elbows on your side, tuck your chin. You want like your back like a straight line. Tuck your chin and extend your neck like it's a limb, like you're trying to reach something with like the top of your head. And then drop back down into standing forward fold. Exhale. Then I'm gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back, palms out, mountain pose. Take a deep breath. And we're going to exhale and drop back down into standing forward fold. Drop down there. We're going to jump our feet back and drop down into plank. Tighten your chin. Take a deep breath. Then exhale and drop your hips to the mat. We're going to inhale into cobra. Put your hands here. Lift up. Bring the hips back. Reach forward. child's pose. So reaching with your hands, extending your neck, reaching with the top of your head. Promotes separation in the disc in your spine. And we're going to come back into down dog. Feet forward, stand up. Warrior 2. So, step your right foot forward, left leg back like a kickstand. Put your right arm forward, left arm back. Look in front of you. And if this is easy, you can stay right here. If it's too hard, you can bring a foot in. If it's too easy, bring it back, more of a stretch. Pick your spot, and then take 3 deep breaths. That'll like prevent any like undue strain. You're doing good. Any undue strain on the knee. When the knee's too far ahead, that's when. And that applies to anything, like whether you're picking something up off the floor at home or picking up your kid or. All right. Next one is going to be extended side angle. So take this elbow, bring it to the knee. Reach the other arm up. Come at it. And just position your legs wherever they're comfortable. If you need them closer, that's fine. If it's too easy, bring them farther back. My right quad's already on fire right now. 2 more breaths here. Add this one as a bonus stretch. This is reverse warrior. Slide this arm down here. Just reach up. Feel that opening up the ribs. Time you exhale, try to reach up a little farther. Reach up and back a little farther. Go back into the flow sequence. Stand up straight. Pop back into. You need a mat, Amber? All right. So jump back into downward facing dog. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to jump into standing forward fold. You can either stick with this, or you can wrap the arms and let it hang. Have a slight bend in your knees, but don't like fully hyperextend them. Feel that little pull in your hamstrings and your calves. Inhale into halfway lift. Elbows on the sides. Tuck the chin, extend the neck. Take a deep breath. Then we're going going to exhale back into standing forward fold. Roll up one vertebrae at a time in a mountain. Roll the shoulders back, palms out. Take a deep breath. Exhale back into standing forward fold. Drop down into plank position. If this is too hard, you can drop your knees and just stay here. If it's too easy, bring your knees to your side and come down a little lower. One inhale, one exhale. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, drop your hips to the mat. Then inhale and come up into cobra. Exhale in the child's pose. Then inhale back into down dog. We're gonna do warrior on the other side now. I guess I should have told everybody to stand up first. Jump your feet forward. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, we just did the right side. We're gonna bring the left foot forward. Right foot can be pointing that way like a kickstand. Put your arms out. Every time you exhale, try to reach a little farther. Like there's something like right in front of your fingers that you're trying to reach. You can almost get it. Same with the back. It's like a $20 bill hanging on each side. If it's feeling too easy in your hips, drop down a little lower. If it's too hard, come closer. 2 more breaths here. Left arm to left knee. Reach forward, reach up this direction. Chris. Stay here for 3 breaths. Legs in the warrior position. First warrior. Right hand slides down to the side. Left hand up and back. Feel it opening up your ribs. Inhale. Try to reach a little farther up and back when you exhale. Almost done. Time for the wind down. I'm going to stick around and do some bonus poses afterwards. We just hang out. All right. So this one's called pigeon. Easiest way to get into this. One knee down, one leg back. Now, the farther your foot is under your leg, the easier it's going to be. So like right here is about as easy as it gets. But if that's too easy and you want to make it harder, you want to kind of slowly like line your ankle up with your knee. And I like to use my back foot to kind of walk myself farther away. It's a lot easier. And once you get in the position where you're just feeling it, lift up, shoulders back, look up at the sky. Do 3 deep breaths here. And if you really think you're hardcore, you can come down like this. I don't like that one. This is easier for me. Not that one, but yeah. Do one more and then we'll switch legs. There. Bring that foot back. Out. Using my back foot to walk myself away. Once it's where I want it to be. One more breath. This one's a supine twist. Easiest way to get into this, face this way. So kind of hug your knee into your chest. From there you can kind of extend it out and then let it drop to the side and then reach the other arm in the opposite direction. Both arms out, look straight up. And if this is too much, you can stay here. But if you want to go farther, all the way out. Take 3 breaths. Hug the knee back to the chest. Pull back on your back. Release the right knee back down. Pull the left knee up to your chest. Same thing with the opposite side. Extend it out. Bring the left leg to the right side. Extend your arms out left and right, and look up at the, well, instead of the sky, look up at the trees. Do 3 breaths. Last one is just going to be a simple bridge. So bring your, lay back, but bring your ankles up under your knees. Raise your hips up. And then you can kind of use your arms to see if you can reach your ankles. It's like while you're reaching towards your ankles with your arm, you want to try to raise your hips up. And then inhale when you're feeling the tension. And then as you exhale, try to go a little farther. Try and reach a little farther for those ankles. Try and raise those hips a little higher. Final part is the, I thought it was Savasana, but I've heard it pronounced as Shavasana. You just kind of chill and breathe for like 5 minutes. Just lay back into whatever position is most comfortable. You can sit in easy pose, just lay down. It's 5 minutes of just relaxed, controlled breathing. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Listen to the leaves move in the wind, the birds singing. during the last couple minutes, I'm going to read some affirmations. You can still relax and breathe. I found these on Pinterest. These are Sacral Chakra based affirmations. I love myself, heart, mind, and body. I take good care of my body vessel, both mentally and physically. I create healthy boundaries. I feel connected to others. I love this one. I am a creator and add beauty to the world. I don't know if I should read this one. I am sensual and express myself in healthy ways. I have a confidence and zest for life. Namaste. Okay. That's done with the official thing. Then we can hang out and do, anybody wants to stay, like I'll do some other stretches. Whatever.
Can we do Daphne's bonus poses?
In a minute.